Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
Whoa. It is Pixel Partners here. And welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney. When we left off...
I don't know what that was.
It's fine. It's perfect. That's exactly what our intro should be. Is you never know what you're going to get.
Like a box of chocolates?
Exactly. Anyways, when we left off, we were doing the investigating, and we got all the info that we really can, and now we come to Gina, and then we're trying to get all the stuff going down, and we're gonna ask about the goal of the break-in, because we know that was to see if Sherlock had truly put the manuscript there, but...
Yeah. I wasn't really doing it for Iris. I just wanted to know the truth. Whether or not Mr. Holmes had already pledged the manuscript at Hatch's shop... I thought that was leading up to something.
It's fine.
You've done the same.
Absolutely.
You know, I said this last night too. I ain't ever had a daddy. But that ain't how it is for you, Iris. You have your old man, but you can't even see him. I'm sure it must be way lonelier for you. Meanwhile, Susie was like... That's why you're writing up your dad's stories. After we talked last night, that was all I could think about. My daddy's stories?
What Iris was writing wasn't the stories of a great detective. It was the stories of a great detective and the partner who supported him.
At least that's what it seems like to me. You really are a kind person, Jean Bean. Of course, we already knew that. I told you! Stop saying that stupid mushy stuff! One thing I hate the most is being all ticky-boo like this. I don't trust anybody that way. I ain't gotta worry about being stabbed in the back. So just bugger off home already. Such a tsundere.
You don't get it. I didn't notice until now, but... there's definitely some sort of reddish-brown stain on Gina's sleeves. I saw that too, and I was curious. I was like, "What on earth is?" I was like, "What is the coloration of her sleeves?" And then that kind of
What? Stop looking at me like I have two heads.
Seems I'll have to present a certain piece of evidence. Which one should I present? Should I present? I mean, would I present the blood sample collections that we have here?
No,
or would I
be
have? You had this pledge ticket, right, Gina? The ticket for that black coat you're wearing just now.
Oh, there's blood on it because... Oh, what?
Yeah,
oh, this? Maybe.
Yeah, there's definitely blood on it, but we gotta figure out from where.
Well, those tickets look alike anyway.
No, they don't. I have one more question about the ticket. There seemed to be a blood stain on it.
What?
Do you have any idea where it came from?
Well, who knows? I don't. It looks all alike anyway.
Yeah, she definitely knows something. Okay, maybe I'll present the blood samples. Gina, gotta ask you about this stain on the sleeve of your coat. I don't know who it might have belonged to, but it could be a blood stain.
What? But bloodstains?
But, as far as I can tell, Gina isn't injured at all. Did it all splatter onto her when Hatch was shot last night?
Well, now, hold on a sec. This is the perfect time for me to whip out this little baby.
Hell yeah.
God blimey, what the heck is that, Iris? Okie dokie, here we go. Don't move a muscle, Jamie.
Don't breathe.
Don't breathe.
Don't breathe in. All right, what color is it gonna turn?
Whoa.
Okay, purple. Who was purple again?
Jesus Christ. Ah!
What in the world? Never mind the sleeves. I was about to say the fetus, and I was like, "Whoa, there's a lot going on here."
I'm surprised you didn't react a lot faster than that.
Well, no, I was just so stunned because I mean, I was looking at the sleeves and I was like, "Why is that there?"
It's black, so you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
At first glance.
Who was purple? Where was purple found again? Purple was Mortar on the ticket, so. Huh.
Jesus.
It's Mr. Mortar's blood all over that. What?
From when he stabbed him.
But if he was stabbed, it wouldn't be all over the coat like that. Like, that's a lot, just but yeah. It's all over. Oh, it's Iris.
It's all over!
Of course. The coat is black. That's why we couldn't see it.
Oh, she's been wearing a blood. She's gonna want to take that off now. I would hope. And that purple blood stain. It's a perfect match with one of the samples in our collection. Let's see, that blood came from the bricklayer, Mr. Mortar, the victim from Cosy McGundle's trial.
I knew it.
What? It came from the victim in that trial? Naruhodo, this is an awful revelation to face, but it's safe to assume that we have solved the mystery from 2 months ago. The truth behind the murder of the thrice-fired mortar is all but clear now. What do you mean? Stop speaking like you've lost the plot and tell me proper already!
I guess we're talking to you now, the truth of McGundle's trial. Okay.
McGundle was a murderer.
We found the victim's blood all over McGundle's coat.
McGundle. The trial 2 months ago, Mr. McGundle said...
Do you want me to try and help someone before you, don't you think? So I reached out my hands to him, paying no mind to the blood I could stain on my gloves. But now, it takes no more than a glance at his coat to see the truth. There's no way this much blood got on his coat when he was helping the victim up.
Indeed, if that were the case, the blood would have not splashed onto it like this.
In other words, this blood stain can be nothing other than the blood that spurted from the wound when he stabbed the victim.
Yeah.
That's a lot of blood for that, though. Like, that, I get that it was for dramatic. That's too much blood for what happened at the time.
Keep in mind how small she is, too. That's a small coat.
Still, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, well, you go and stab someone and see how much blood does or doesn't splatter.
Definitely doesn't do that.
I've been trying video game logic.
I know. I've been trying to keep that thought out of my mind, but I can't avert my eyes from the truth any longer. The one who murdered Mortar was Cosney McGundle.
Ugh. Naruhodo.
And now the case of Mortar can finally be put to rest. But I secured a not guilty verdict for the true murderer. I did it using false testimony evidence that he forged. What have I done?
Well, he's dead though, ain't he? Ryu, did you trust him? Do you trust this McGundle guy?
Did I?
No.
I think that I did, after all. Trust is a defense attorney's only weapon.
Your only weapon? An attorney's weapon.
Back when I was in Japan, my best friend told me something.
You mean Kazuma, don't you?
Partner!
Partner!
Listen closely, Naruhodo.
It's been a while.
The attorneys can't possibly know the truth right from the start. That's why we only have one weapon. The ability to believe in our client. That's all. To believe? It's because I believe in my client from the bottom of my heart that I can fight so hard. No matter what the battle may be, if you don't have faith, you are doomed to failure. And that's why I believe in you. What's so funny, Gina?
You Japanese. Really are naive, huh? It's because you believe in people so easily that these things happen, ain't it?
I did let someone who committed murder be declared innocent.
But now you get what I'm saying, right? If you believe in everyone, you'll only get betrayed in the end. You just get hurt. The second you start to trust someone, you've already lost before you started. If you don't believe in anybody, nobody can ever betray you. Gina, may I say something? What? I want to ask you one last time. What would you like us to do with this letter of request? Same as I said before. Rip it up and put it with all the other rubbish. Is that really what you want? That blooming attorney over there is thinking the same thing, ain't he? 2 months ago, I lied in court. I fooled all of you, and I didn't lose a wink of sleep over it. And yet you trust me, even after all that? You're a riot. Well, Naruhodo?
Attorney's only weapon is his ability to believe in his client. What is my final answer? And should I trust Gina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gina, I'll say this one more time. Would you please let me represent you at the trial tomorrow?
What? Are you off your trolley?
Well, you haven't admitted to committing the crime yet. So I choose to trust you.
Hey, Naruto. Are you even listening to me? I'm a dirty tea leaf. Only natural I'd be a liar too. 2 months ago I fibbed to you. That's why you feel so awful right now, you know? Why'd you believe in someone as evil as me? That's so stupid. Gina. Girl. I understand why you choose not to believe in people. However, I'm sure there are things that even you do not know. Like what? You may not realize it yet, but there are people out there that you can truly trust. That's the absolute truth. What?
I know that I'm an unexpendable exchange student, but still, I can at least say, no matter what happens, this will remain true until the bitter end. I am on your side, Gina.
What's with you lot? Oh. With that said, I'm off to submit this paperwork. I spent a lot of time making this look neat. It would be a shame to tear it up. Do what you want to. I don't get what you I don't get you Japanese lot. Making me all emotional.
Peace. See you tomorrow. Gina withdrew into her cell, perhaps out of relief. I hope I made the right choice. I mean, if we didn't make the right choice, then it'd be game over.
Whoever you are, I know you're there. Eavesdropping is a coward's game. Show yourself at once.
Is it Susudo?
I can tell that someone is watching us from the corner over there.
What? Well, you got me. Oh no, well, you got me. Damn, I was hoping it'd be Sherlock, but damn.
Same, but I knew it wasn't gonna be him.
This will be the famous Japanese ninjutsu thing.
Ninjutsu.
You were the one sneaking around, though, Inspector.
Hey, it's Toby!
Oh my, hello, this is my How
How long were you eavesdropping, silly Toby?
I was doing nothing on the top. I was with people who wouldn't leave after everything was over. And so with great haste I rushed through the scene, but I swear I'll let it arrive. I swear to you, here we now, I boil away.
Oh, visiting hours are over? I didn't realize.
But I play with some bars, but it's better much leave. Please, just as much to make of you hear me. All I want is regulars.
He could have just said excuse me like a normal person.
Yeah. Oh, you might as well let us ask you some questions since you're here, Toby.
I'm just married at the moment, I'm afraid.
Oh, really? That's a shame.
From the care of the emergency at the High Court, the vortex will.
Emergency?
Lord Vortex.
Anyway, well, we can stick around.
Okay, we can hang out another time.
I'll have a tea party other place. Of course, I must do this. Farewell till another day.
He could have just said goodbye like a normal person.
This man's not a normal person.
You know, you're
Is
right.
anyone in Ace Attorney truly normal?
Nope.
Isn't Toby just a bundle of fun? And look how frantic he is all the time.
True, it's not every day that you get to see an inspector saluting a 10-year-old girl like that. But an emergency at the High Court. I wonder what's going on.
Something. I should make my way to the executive office of the court.
All right. Thank you, Susudo.
Naruhodo, please escort Iris to our flat. I'll catch up with you later.
Bye. I'll see you again, right? Thus our investigation ended. Susudo went to the executive office to finalize the paperwork for Gina's defense. It was at that moment that the painful truth began to force its way back into my mind.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Susudo leaves London. Naruhodo Law Consultant A to Z.
Naruhodo, you've done tremendous work today. You must be so tired.
No, I'm fine, really. I can't imagine how tired you must be, Susudo. Miss Holmes was shot and Gina was arrested, all right in front of her. Then she learned of her father's illness, and she had to return to Japan so soon. I'll be praying for your father's safe recovery.
I appreciate your consideration. Aw. It's so strange. Despite the raging typhoon of words that swirls inside my mind, I cannot seem to salvage the words that would convey my feelings.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
In any case, I have to make preparations for our departure. But I will not do so until I've completed my final duty as your legal assistant.
What is she talking about? Your final duty? What the hell? Well, anyways, back to Japan.
It's been 2 months since we arrived here in London. Now I have to leave so soon after we open our own law office. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't frustrating.
Susudo.
It's all so sudden that I just don't know what to think. My mind is in a frenzy.
We haven't been here very long, but I think that standing in court so often has taught me something.
May I ask what that is?
People really do have many sides to them.
Many sides.
And those many sides cast shadows in complicated ways. That's the root of crime. But we can only see one part of that story. What remains hidden in the darkness? Maybe we'll never know for as long as we live.
That is very true.
There's just so much we can't see. But one day, when fortune brings it all together, we may be able to see the chains that bind our fates together.
Naruhodo.
Until that day comes, the most important thing is that we do not stop, that we keep our eyes open and continue walking forward.
Only 2 months have passed since then. But you really have become a true attorney.
What was that?
I mean, have you listened to yourself? I mean, oh, it was nothing.
Tomorrow's departure. What time do you leave tomorrow?
According to the ticket I received, I'll be leaving around 4 in the morning.
Oh shit, alright, then I can at least take you to the station.
No, you absolutely cannot.
Huh?
You should already know why. Tomorrow morning you have a very important mission to carry out.
Gina's trial. I know that, but...
With just a single word, you could decide Gina's fate. At any rate, tonight, no matter how short a time, you should get some rest. That is a heartfelt request from me. You put it that way.
What was that final duty you were talking about earlier?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'd almost forgotten. Here you are. This is for you.
What's this? It's a thick folder of documents.
Is that her book?
Mm-hmm.
They are case files dating from 2 months ago until today. About the murder that occurred inside the omnibus.
Ghazi McGundle.
With the death of Hatch in his pawn shop. I felt that man's shadow looming in the darkness that we have yet to see. Thus, I took it upon myself to gather these files.
Her life is being turned upside down, but she made those notes for me in her ever steady handwriting.
If it is of use to you, please use it to your advantage during tomorrow's trial.
Thank you so much. I'm sure these will come in handy somehow. Susudo, I really do think you're the world's best legal assistant.
Oh! I could never hope to hear higher praise than that. But I'm sure I am a failure of a legal assistant.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Girl, what you talking about? failure? No. Naruto maybe, but you? Well, it's getting late. You should sleep soon, Naruto. I'll return to my room and begin making my preparations.
Susanoo.
I'll pray for your success. And with that, I bid you good night. Sleep well.
Wait! I still have something important to...
Duh!
Table.
Sleep on the floor.
Whoa, what was that?
My most secret technique. The Susanoo drop.
Susanoo drop.
I beg of you, don't say another word. If I heard you say goodbye now, I don't think I could hold back the tears.
You're already not holding them back.
Oh.
Susanoo.
Did she knock him out?
Looks like it, because I'm gonna pass out here. What a day. We walked all around London investigating. Finally got through to Gina and we learned the truth of 2 months ago. My body and mind were exhausted, but I couldn't bring myself to sleep.
Oh, I hate that.
Despite that thought, I forced my eyes shut. We spent 2 months in London as I remembered all of our experiences. Eventually, I drifted off to sleep. So many dots.
Sleepy dots.
Sleepy dots.
Dippin' dots? Nah, sleepy dots.
2 in the morning.
Hospital.
Oh, at the hospital. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know if this is either going to be Sherlock or someone talking to Sherlock, but... I see. I think that's the gist of it. Please, you're the only one who can trust with this.
I think someone was telling him that. I don't know. What is going on? Ah!
I promise to deliver everything exactly as you have requested. Thank you so much.
Why are you
in your
talking to
debt.
yourself? What are you talking to? There, see? Oh, this must be Susanoo.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that's her.
I mean, it is early in the morning, so... It'd be when she would probably leave to go to the thing, so, I mean, if you want to read that, then...
Yeah, I'm glad I could meet you one last time, Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, please, it's my pleasure.
You doing that graceful bow.
I wish you a safe journey,
Yep. Yep.
Miss Susanoo.
Aww. I was gonna say she never got to say goodbye to him, but... There we go.
To be continued.
So she probably filled him in on everything.
Probably. I also think there's something more, because I think there's something more going on with this trip back to Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's being lied to or she's being told to lie to us about her father and getting her sent out.
Something's telling me her dad
I think
isn't...
Vortex is playing some strings, in my humble opinion.
You look evil as fuck, dog.
When I woke up the next morning, Susanoo was already gone.
I feel so much better now.
The rain was so strong that I couldn't even see a single meter outside the window. Thus, this long, unforgettable day began.
He's awake, finally, and he's okay.
I was about to say, we gotta strap in, because I think when I was looking through the playlist I used to see, like, the timing of things, I think we got, like, a 7-hour trial ahead of us for this.
7 hours?
Oh, it's a long one. We're in here for the long haul now.
That's like 14 parts.
Yep, we're in it for the win it. Here we go.
Oh god, that's 2 weeks worth of recording. This trial's gonna take 2 weeks.
Probably. Good morning, Gina. I swear to you, you will be declared not guilty before this day is over, and I'll be declared not guilty either. I mean, 2.
So where's the other lass, eh?
Huh?
You know, that, what's her name? Asian chick's always with you.
You missed the part when she said yesterday she was going home?
Yeah. What was it? Susie? I don't quite remember her proper name.
Oh, she left early this morning. She was already gone by the time I woke up.
You just gonna let her off like that? Shouldn't you be seeing her off instead of bothering with me?
It doesn't matter. It's not like I'll never see her again, after all. But your trial is different. I only have one chance to do this. Today has to be the day. Good morning, friends.
We know who.
Oh, never mind.
Damn it, we don't know who that is. She must see. I shouldn't be surprised she talks similarly to him.
Yeah.
She's pretty much his daughter. Good morning, friends. How you doing, Gene Bean? Did you have a good sleep? Wagahai! She brought Wagahai.
Cat's allowed in the high court.
I didn't even notice Wagahai because of the text box, and I'm blind from this far away.
Oh no!
Iris, what you doing here? I got so excited. My friend is in trouble, obviously. Why wouldn't I be here? Cavalry is here for you. Even Wagahai came. Oh.
And he's gone.
Hey, Wagahai!
Great cavalry. That wretched cat didn't even look back when it abandoned its friends.
Cavalry.
Oh my god.
Why not leave for a bit, eh? Let it sniff around or something. Oh yeah, I brought this newspaper from a shop outside. Let's see, I've had good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first, Ryu, Gene Bean?
I think we should start with the bad news.
Yeah. If you gotta hear both, might as well start with the good news first, right? Wow, Gene Bean is like 10 times more fun than you. You're such a downer.
Leave me alone.
I'll just start with the bad news then. Apparently, we're having record rainfall this morning. Carriages all over have been delayed.
Really? The bad news is just a weather report?
Why did Susie won't make a train to Dover in time?
Ah, yeah, you're right.
So, what's the good news? They say it should clear up by this afternoon, so the train should make it to the port of Dover in time. Right, that's great news, isn't it? Not to me at least. I couldn't care less about it.
That news is surprisingly trivial.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be some big stuff. Oh, so here we are. Today's trial's basically the highlight of the paper. Pickpocket girl brutally murders upright pawnbroker. Why am I not surprised? You look right, didn't expecting anything else. Just how it is.
She looks even more upset now.
That's the bad news. So today's trial, Ryu's gonna make the dirty press eat those words.
Huh?
Then tomorrow's headline will be like this: Honest pickpocket girl saves the world. How does that sound, Ryu?
Optimistic. I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty nice, I guess.
Don't guess. Press on with resolve. Do you like my impression of Susie? You loved it, right? Just like you love her?
This girl is too much for me.
You love her, right?
Maybe.
Don't lie to me.
I would never.
Have you seen my deductions?
Mhm.
Not like Holmesies. I can see right through you, Ryu. Well, let's give them heck, Ryu.
Let's?
I don't know about law like Susie does, but I'll be standing right next to you, cheering you on. Does that make you feel better?
As long as you don't point that at my head. If you don't put that thing away, it'll probably just make me feel worse. But thank you, Iris. I'd appreciate your help.
That reminds me, Iris. What's up, Gene Bean? How's Holmes? He had an operation yesterday, yeah? She cares. Yeah, the operation went well, but he's still sleeping. That's right, they don't know, because, like, Huh? I have a friend who's an inspector. Asked him to tell me right away when Holmesy wakes up.
She must be Inspector Gregson. I'm sure he'll get the message straight to her.
Alright.
I don't have to serve Mr. Holmes with me today. This time, I'll have to prove Gina's innocence with my own effort alone.
Doing it! Perfect! It's right about the glitch! Monkey with ground girl one!
Jesus. Looks like it's time.
Well, let's head off then.
Okay. Dude, Vanzy's just gonna be like, who is this child? Who is this sassy lost child?
Gina? She's acting tough, but I can tell that fear and anxiety threaten to tear her down. I'll believe in her until the very end and prove her innocence. This I swear. That's the will he left for me. As this is a giant loading screen. 17th of April, 10 a.m. Old Bailey, Crown Court. And we're going to start this trial next time.
Oh, boy.
Now, I'm curious because obviously at 2 a.m., Sherlock was awake because he talked to Susanoo.
Yeah.
Which I wonder why that's the thing that's going on. Why is he going back to sleep?
Yeah.
I don't know, but we're probably going to find out at some point what's going on.
Because you think if he's awake and he knows about this, he would have been here.
Exactly. And besides, it's Sherlock. He wouldn't go back to sleep anyways. He doesn't sleep. That's why they had to do all that to him.
Yeah.
There's something afoot.
I don't know what it is, though, but we'll find out hopefully
Yeah.
next time. If
Hopefully
not,
we'll find out within the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks.